New at 6 as we take a live look at San Francisco. A new study by the City Office of Budget and Legislative Analysis says that 10% of all the homes in that city are vacant. KPIX 5's John Ramos reports housing activists are weighing in with ways to change that.
In the debate over San Francisco's housing shortage, we are told that data will lead us to the truth. But how that data is interpreted and for what purpose is where the disagreement now lies. The headlines are breathtaking. More than 40,000 housing units in San Francisco sit vacant, according to a study of 2019 figures commissioned by Supervisor Dean Preston.
We wanted to move from anecdotes to actual data, and what the data in this report shows is that we're talking about 1 in 10 units in San Francisco that sit vacant.
The data shows the majority of vacancies lie in the downtown, Mission, and south of Mission districts, the very area where the most new housing has been constructed. Preston believes a lot of the units were purchased as investments to be held unoccupied and resold as housing prices increase.
If you really want to disincentivize this, you really want to get these vacant units activated and get people living in them, that the most powerful tool we have to do that as a city is an empty homes tax.
Preston is advocating a citywide vacant home tax imposed on owners who leave houses empty for a long period of time. The study said if landlords don't fill their houses, it could generate millions. But another housing activist disagrees.
It will make a marginal difference in creating some additional funding for affordable housing. Sure, that's great, but it will in no way move the needle.
Todd David with the Housing Action Coalition says the study counted all empty units, not just the long-term ones. He says it's closer to 8,000 properties held vacant, and the 40,000 number is being used to justify the tax proposal.
A proposal like this is really a distraction that makes it look like we're doing something when we're really not doing much of anything.
He says the real answer is to change zoning so that denser multi-unit complexes can be built in the city's single-family neighborhoods. But while the housing advocates argue about the best way for the city to force growth, Realtor Karen Mai says city policies are keeping landlords from leasing their properties since rent prices have dropped.
They afraid of renting it to the tenant. When they want it back, they don't leave, and it's going to cost them money to pay them a relocation fee and hire an attorney to evict them.
Housing activists seem certain that it will take a stick rather than a carrot to create more housing. They just don't seem to agree which stick to use. In San Francisco, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
California law will require San Francisco to make room for 82,000 new homes by the year 2031.